What's up everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K23 course showcase video, and today we're diving into the new course Balsamwood from the designer Krabby Patty 09, and I'm excited to showcase this one to you all because this course is so well done. It's such a realistic golf course and it's so fun to play. So as always, get on out there in game, play this course, and let me know how you shoot in a comment down below. We're going to be diving into the course today from the yellow tees, which are the back tees on this course, and the back tees play 7,274 yards. Going to be playing pin location number 1, medium wind speeds, all the rest default conditions here. So let's go ahead and dive on in. If y'all get some enjoyment, drop a like, it really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and you can look for more course showcase videos. I have a full course showcase playlist linked for you all in the description below, and plenty of other content you could tune into on the Gamer Builder YouTube channel. Just check the channel page each and every day for new videos here. When we get to the first hole, I mean, what a tee shot. You have the mountain, the snow-capped mountains in the background. It is just a picture-perfect moment already off the first tee. And this is such a relaxing round of golf as well. I think that Krabby Patty 09, many of you may know this designer as Rhett. Rhett knocked it out of the park on this one. So let's go ahead and start the flyover here so you can see this plot of land. Now, I will say the creek that runs throughout this course is most definitely in play. So even here on the first hole, it's in play, but there's a couple other holes in this course to where that creek, river, whatever you want to call it, it is there, and it is honestly quite sneaky. So just be careful out there. Sometimes you don't think it's in play, but trust me, it is. So you have the golf holes with no water up there at the top of the course, but all the holes that are kind of in this middle portion of the course, that's when that water comes into play, and a little bit on this right side as well. But I just love this environment. Like this, you have the houses throughout, the waterfall there in the background. That's actually my favorite part of the course. The very top of the screen there is just a beautiful golf hole. That's probably my favorite view on this entire course. I love that waterfall, and there's a couple holes there. This one par 3 is one of my favorites, but also this view right here hitting into that green is just gorgeous. Just a gorgeous golf hole. But you'll see a lot of good views on this course. There's quite a few elevation changes as well. This course has a lot. It really does. It's a very realistic golf course. It plays great. It is beautiful. It's relaxing, and I think you can really tell that from the aerial view. Now, I'm ready to dedicate some good shots to Rhett today, but there you have it, the view from above. Rhett has been knocking it out of the park. I feel like he just released a very high quality course like a month or so ago, and then you have another one right here. Like that's kind of insane. How about we hit the fairway off the tee? Now, the cool thing about this hole, so we have medium winds here, right? If this was high winds or very high winds, this tailwind on the first hole, you can actually get it there because it's downhill 29 feet. Now, I could technically get this here, but it would require like a 105 or probably a 110. But the dangerous part about this hole is if you go for it and you slow it to the right, well, you could be over here. But the main thing is if you oversend it in the wind, it's going to be in the creek, right? So I love this risk reward here on this first hole, and what a beautiful first hole tee shot here. If that's the sign of tempo to come, this could be a good day. What? And that was a 98%. I am convinced, even with medium wind, if I hit a 105, I might be able to get it there, actually.
Second shot here.
Maybe not. Let me know what you all do on that golf hole. Are you all going to go for that? It might be worth the shot, honestly. So 38 yards, uphill 13 feet. Dude, this is a perfect club. A little bit of backspin and attack this thing. Get up. It's got to get up. Ooh, the slow hurt it. Still not a bad shot, though. So we have a little bit of right to left at the beginning. Then it turns hard left to right. We go left edge.
Looking good.
Let's go, Sitter Cup.
Amazing shot.
What a start. Amazing shot, as John says. Thank you, John. You hear the creek in the background. That's one
And
thing that
after
makes
that
this
one,
course so
you
relaxing.
currently sit at
Just
one
hear the
under par.
river flowing or creek, whatever you want to call it. Just beautiful. And then we move into a long par 5. So you have that drivable par 4, right? It's hard to say it's drivable, but it is. And then you have a reachable par 5 if you hit a great tee shot. So I'm going to full send. Try to get this as close as we can, but I love the planting here. Like the way this is sculpted in frames, the use of the dark red colors here in these weeds here. Like you'll notice that dark red color throughout. It just adds a nice color aesthetic to it. That ball was blasted. It may bounce too far to the right though. Come on, hold ball. Don't you do it. Sculpting stamp of approval for Rhett there.
And
Thank you for
second
that
shot
one.
here
That was
on the
nerve-wracking.
second
We're in striking distance. We have 256 yards left. Uphill 14. And gotta put this over this bunker. The problem is, with this tailwind, we have to land this like directly on the green or fringe. Right past that bunker. And the tailwind's gonna decrease the amount of backspin we can generate. I don't see how we stop this. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go full backspin and see what happens. Now that's a beautiful shot. What in the world just happened on that one? You all can see I'm so surprised whenever I strike one to perfection. What a shot. Yeah, you can stick it if you hit a shot like that. That was insane. Drink some coffee to that. Cheers, everybody. Fresh cup of coffee here.
Putt and
Rocking the
birdie eagle
Cincinnati
here
Reds
on this
cup. You
one.
better believe it.
Good stuff. And this is for a bird with big wings.
I just wish I would have
putt coming up.
dedicated that to Rhett. And like always, Krabby Patty 09, Rhett Teach remembers the fundamentals of course design. That's the Gamer Ability Squirrel Easter egg on every single hole. You'll always see them. You legend, Rhett. Look at it. I love it. Oh, here we go. 39 footer, steady right to left. A lot of break in this. Got a cut. It's got a cut. It's got a cut.
Oh no, it's right by the hole.
I hit it a touch too hard. It was a great read, honestly.
7-foot putt.
Wow,
coming
what a
up.
putt. I kept saying it needed to cut, and it did cut, but just not enough at the end of the day.
This putt's tracking.
And we'll take our
Nice,
bird.
nice
Let's go.
Work out there. That's your second birdie in a row.
Back-to-back birdies here to start. That's what I'm talking about. Ryan's showing the ball to all his fans here. He knows he's on camera. Oh, maybe
Alrighty,
it's to
down
the
two
squirrels,
under
though.
par
A
after
lot of
that.
squirrels on this course.
Let's
Look
see
at
what
this
happens
golf
here on
hole.
the third hole.
You talk about a perfect view from the backdrop, from the way the planting is right between the rough and into the fairway there. Just so beautiful here. The use of the different colors, the way the bunkers are sculpted, the backdrop. It's just phenomenal. What a golf hole. Are you kidding me? Like that is just gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous right there. That is an easy screenshot to take right there. 436 yards. I want to carry this bunker, and we should be able to.
Swinging like silk.
I think I might have found my swing. What can I say? I hit the range this time. Only about 10 shots. It's not like I got carried away out there in the range.
About 105 from the pin.
I try not to get too sweaty in these course showcases because they're meant to just be a relaxed round of golf. We experience a new course together, right? But no, I want to not hit. I don't want to miss every single shot, so there's that. So we're 106 yards left, uphill 27. I actually like the normal lob here, maybe sand wedge. The normal lob is going to be a bit too short. Sand wedge is a bit too long. Might pull out the pitch shot. Yeah, let's do it. The upslope is what's going to make this pitch shot tricky. I still think an overpowered pitch is the way to go. Well, it doesn't help when you slow it. So what I was trying to go for there was a little more than a 102. And to kind of blast that ball into that downslope and roll it close. Should have probably went to the sand wedge. Sand wedge was the play. A full sand wedge probably would have been perfect in that upslope. 28 feet, uphill 2 inches. You can never forget that an upslope is going to take off more distance than you think out there. So it's so easy to forget that not only is it the elevation change, when you're sitting on an upslope, you're going to have more distance taken off of the shot. And sometimes I forget that. I don't know if I forget it. I just miscalculate it. I know it's going to affect it, right? But it's got to cut back. A triple breaker into the cup. Come on.
Out. Fine work, friend.
Are we on a video right now? Am I dreaming? Cheers, everybody. Are you kidding me? A little triple birdie streak?
That one, you're 3 under. And teeing this one up on the 4th.
Whoever called in the birdie train, thank you. You legend. 155 yards, uphill 28 feet. Now, this is a tough pin because you have a very small area to land this. And if you miss it, it's going to roll all the way down to the bottom tier. But I am going to get aggressive here. The wind's going to blow us to the right. It all comes down to swing plane, though, right?
That sounded good.
It did sound good, as John said. A perfect swing plane, perfect tempo hold ball. See what I was talking about? You got to hit it perfect. And technically, we did hit that perfect. I was just anticipating
we're on the green.
hole, which is what I usually do on the swing plane.
Birdie, if you want to drop this in the hole.
22 feet, uphill 1 foot. But interesting enough, did you all realize that that wind barely affected it to the right there? I was expecting a little bit more wind effect on that one, but didn't really get it. Now, not a lot of break here, just a little bit left to right. You can make this.
Get there.
That's in.
That is fine.
Did you all see that magnet? That ball looked like it was going to hop out, and it pulled back in. Krabby Patty went out there on the course. Rhett made sure he walked the course before the round. Put in magnets, you legend. What is happening? I need to start dedicating more shots. We still got 3 left. Some of you are like, Ryan, no. Don't you do it. You wait till that birdie train ends. Okay, 460-yard par 4, but just look at the views here, YouTube. Look at the planting, the sculpting. This is amazing. Like, this is fantastic. That's a beautiful shot. Good thing I didn't hit a 100 there. That's a 95% swing. It would have been in the rough.
This is setting up to be around 150 yards to
John approves of the shot. That's all we needed, right? 151 yards, downhill 4 feet. 8 iron in hand, a headwind in face. Go slide 8 iron. Put it up into the wind.
I think we're going left here.
Yeah, I slowed it. Another 95% swing. Was not going for that time.
Well, you can't hit them all. Okay, 3rd shot.
John's right. John sounded so depressed there. Well, you can't hit them all. And then he just went silent. I'm going to put pretty good amount of backspin here. Go to land this really close and then check it. Maybe too much. Yeah, I did say land it really close. I technically did that, but just did not get the check that I wanted. There's the squirrels up at the top right. Birdie streak is over. So now shot dedications can start. What a streak, though. We can't really be upset. Now, let's not bogey this, though. This is not an easy putt. Quite a bit of right to left here.
This one's on a good line.
Yes! Get in there.
Boom. There's your par.
You notice that me and the virtual athlete Ryan Gamer did the same fist bump there? We're on the same page.
Right there.
And here is that view I was talking about.
Right, let's have a nice
this is just gorgeous.
In that fairway.
Like, especially when you kind of turn this way a little bit and see the backdrop. But it's just an amazing view here. Just a beautiful view. This course is spectacular. Like, Rhett knocked it out of the park again. And then I want to show the view a little bit closer here. I love this view with the backdrop there, the waterfall. Amazing. So 452, downhill 27. You see this trick shot, right? Because you can go up here to the left, tough fairway to hit, or you can go down here. Both are tough. I'm going to go up high, because there's no shot I hit that low fairway. Now, to be fair, I never said there's a shot I'll hit the up fairway. All I said is there's no shot I hit the low fairway. So,
okay, we are in the deep stuff currently.
Important to point that part out. That was so close. Look how close this ball was to going in the light stuff, though. Look at that. $177 yards left. We got uphill 17 feet. It's going to be a tough shot because we have a 69 to 82% lie. So I'm going to go with the 4 hybrid and just blast this ball out of this rough. No, it's too short. I guess I should have went up a club. Hindsight's 2020, though. Is that a moose in the background? I believe that is a moose, isn't it? A squirrel there. Squirrel's there to the right. A moose in the background. As the ball just keeps on rolling.
Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green.
Yeah, I agree with John. Unfortunate. It is counted as a missed green. We have a 90 to 94% light rough lie. We are sitting on an upslope, though, which I think is going to affect it more than you think. More than I think. So I'm going to go sand wedge. Take a bit off. Yeah, look how much that upslope affected that ball. So we got the low percent of the light rough lie, 90%.
Go from here.
That upslope just killed it. And I hit a 102 there. 15 feet, uphill 3. Quite a bit of movement. This is not an easy course. We made it look easy in the first 3 holes, but this is not.
Oh, it's getting there.
Putter's hot though. Love to see that. Ryan, don't get too fired up about a par, right? Look at Ryan. Ryan is energized today.
Is your score at the moment?
They just look at this.
Blowing left to right.
A gorgeous view, shooting right over the creek, the snow-capped mountains in the backdrop. Just a gorgeous downhill par 3, and I don't know if you all are thinking it. Maybe you are, but this may be a dedicated ace. So get your 1-times ready, everybody. We'll take a couple screenshots on that beautiful view. But 226 yards, downhill 58. Why not? Right? Why not? I don't see why we can't ace this one. A 4-iron, 198 carry is going to fly about 20 yards further. Is that going to get there? In the wind, what is the front of the green? Front of the green is 215. Yeah, I think this is the one. All right, drop your 1-times, everybody. The ball's going to be in the air a long time, which means the wind's going to affect it more. In theory. All right, Rhett, wherever you are at the World Wide Web, this one's for you, buddy.
Just a pure swing.
Just a pure swing, as John says. Are you kidding me? We struck that beautifully. What a great club, too. It's going to be a bit too far, but going down a club there to the 5-iron would have been really risky. And it's a green in regulation. That one's
That
for
should
you,
do
Rhett.
nicely. And just put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but
Hey, Ryan has his dancing shoes on today. Been dancing like a champion on the dance floor. See if we can do it again. 42 feet, uphill 5 inches. You know, nobody's ever told me that in real life. Out on the real dance floor, like, Ryan, you dance like a champion out there. Oh, I've never. Maybe people have said it. They just haven't said it to me, right? Let's send this putt into the hole.
oh, come on, get in.
We're dancing today.
Holy- Well, let's just leave
That
it
one's
there.
for you, Rhett.
That was a holy effort. Let's just put it like that. Way out there, and you dropped it right in the cup.
Ryan's
Amazing
waving
one.
at all of you all there, the
All right,
virtual
pop a
athlete.
nice
Make
one
sure
out
he's
into the
pointing to
fairway
you
on
all.
this one.
What just happened? Wow, I'm talking about dancing. And while we're dancing, I don't even know what to say. How do you follow up that putt? Can we just go ahead and stop the showcase now? We know the course is beautiful. We peaked. Just stop already. I don't know if we're gonna be able to outdo that putt. That was a fantastic putt. Not an easy read. Amazing. Okay, 439 yard par 4 up the hill. Love the use of elevation change variety here. Have y'all noticed how well done the course variety has been with regards to elevation changes? Good amount of downhill, uphill. You really have to think about your club selection. Genius. This is a genius golf course design right here. From everything, the way the strategy involved, the way the golf plays, how realistic the course looks, but also just the sculpting and planting of the entire environment.
Okay, let's check our distance twice.
148, uphill 37 feet into a headwind. Gonna be a tough shot. I still think 8 iron's a bit too short. Let's go 7. I felt that. I pushed it. It was a great tempo. I just felt that push at the beginning and at the end. Not bad, though.
Well done. This could take you down to 6 under par.
A 21-footer, uphill 3 inches. We got a little right to left break. Go about a foot to the right.
Looking really good.
John says looking really good. That's when you know it's out. Come on, John.
All right,
Looking
here
really
is a
good
look
means it's
at
in the
our
hole.
Par putt.
Did you all notice why we missed that? Why we, as in why I missed it? You all didn't miss it. I pulled it a mile. A mile. That was a huge hole.
Nicely done.
We're playing great, though. That's 5 under through the first 8 holes. This is an incredible front 9. And if this par 5 is reachable, dedicate
You're
this.
still right there at 5 under par after that hole.
What a view. And that water is looking scary. In this wind, we're fine, though, right? 571, downhill 21 feet. Oh, yeah. That's not a good time for a push. It is a good thing I aimed that far to the left. I didn't even think that water was in play there. Remember when I said it? The water is sneaky at times? Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, that'll
We
work.
didn't hit it in there, but if I aim to the middle of the
this is about
fairway.
240 yards or so from the pin.
Okay, 241, uphill 34 feet. It's going to play about 250 something, which is a 3-wood into a headwind. Are you all thinking what I'm thinking? Rhett, wherever you are out there on the World Wide Web, we've already dedicated an insane birdie. I know we were gonna go ahead and stop the dedications, but no, you don't stop when you're on a hot streak. This one's for you, Rhett. I'm not gonna do any shot shaping. I'm gonna straight up send this one. Maybe a bit of backspin. One time, everyone. Our first dedicated Albie. That's a pretty good strike. Great swing plane. A little bit of a slow, but still a great shot. And we are sitting on the dance floor with an eagle dance. Get your eagle dancing shoes on, Ryan.
Some great golf I just saw on this hole. Next putt for eagle.
Look, I love it's like Rhett knows. You see the squirrels there in the background? It's like Rhett knows where Ryan Gamer is going to hit the ball. It's like Rhett knew that Ryan was going to dedicate an albatross, but miss the albatross to the right and have an eagle putt. Maybe he didn't. 26 feet, uphill 3 inches. Quite a bit of movement here. Probably like a 3-foot break. Maybe more than that. Go to the up high view. Drop your 1 times, everybody. For a dedicated eagle, this would be 7 points already dedicated. 3-point birdie and a 4-point eagle.
Oh,
just misread it slightly. It was a good putt. Struck that beautifully. Swing plane was fantastic. For 2 dedicated birdies already.
This one's tracking.
Get in there. Sitter Cup. Come on. Let's go. That one's for you, Rhett. That is 6 points already, believe it or not.
We're working with the tailwind on this.
And then we go back downhill. Isn't that awesome? I mean, you have a couple stretches of uphill shots. Then we go back down the hill. Downhill 87 feet. And this is drivable. This is amazing design. This is fantastic. You talk about risk reward. It's amazing. I am going for this. You better believe it. So gotta draw this or fade it a bit. Gotta fade this just a touch. Why not make it? Imagine. Go, ball. Go. 98% swing and a slow. Where did that come from? Accuracy was fine.
Okay, out of the green side bunker. Let's have a nice up and down and skedaddle.
I'm going to put this up into this slope and kind of roll it down out of the splash. It's like that. No, I put too much on it. I was trying to get too fancy, I think, there. Come back all the way down, please. You don't want to get too fancy, right? It's nice to be a little bit fancy sometimes, roll it off slopes. But I could have just attacked that, right? I don't know what I was thinking. I was trying to be too fancy. 24-footer, downhill 4 inches. Be tough to get this one close. It's going to be a fast putt. A very fast putt. It's going to be heavy braking at the beginning, too. Yeah, look at that. That beginning break. Just misread the first part. So close.
4 feet to go.
Good news is that putting has been right there. Even the ones we missed, we barely missed. Take our par and be on our way. Good. I'm going to take some coffee.
And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment.
I'm going to take some coffee.
Par3.
Drink some coffee. It sounds like I'm going to take some coffee like it's medicine. It's my golf medicine. How do you all think I birdie? I use birdie fuel. Take my coffee. Actually, but they do say, how do you take your coffee, right? That is saying, I've heard that before. And they're saying, like, you want cream, sugar, whatever. I drink mine completely black, no sugar. I just love the taste of coffee. Okay, 168, uphill 28 feet. It's tough. I mean, it's going to play about 9 to 10 yards further. That's going to play like 178. The tailwind is the main thing that makes this tricky. Just beautiful planting. What a golf hole. I'm going to put some backspin on this and try to attack this right into the slope.
Looks like this one's
That's good distance.
For the green.
Gotta hit soft and roll down the slope. Don't stay up there.
Yep, that's gonna do just nicely.
Sometimes golf balls just don't listen, do they?
For the birdie.
I thought it was going to roll down that slope. 24 feet, downhill 1 foot. See, that's how does that stop? Well, I think if we put our ball a little bit more to the left there from our position, or Ryan Gamer's right, that might have rode down. I think it's the specific portion we are right now is why it didn't. So it's right to left, and then it's going to break back, and then back again at the end. That's confusing. Golf is a confusing game, though.
Oh.
Wow, I crushed it, but it's tough to even get that one close. Wow. Now you all know what to do in that golf hole. You want to make sure you put that ball very short. You got to be careful attacking that one because, wow, is it tough. Left to right, right to left, and then left to right. A lot of triple breakers on this course. Have you all noticed that?
Well, the putt appears to be online. That's what you want it.
Trade in. Look at Ryan. He's been fired up for pars today. Look at him go. Wow.
6 under par currently.
I mean, he ran all the way
teeing
across that
par
green.
5 here.
Hey, Ryan. 583 yards. Downhill 6 feet. Look at that backdrop, though. This course is just gorgeous. I felt that slow. It is a good thing I pushed that or pulled it. It's a good thing I pulled it and did not push it. Is the slow and pull is going to cancel each other out right down the middle here.
All right, second shot on the 12th.
Okay, 256, downhill 5. 3 wood is going to be the club. A 3 hybrid is going to be way too short. So I'm going to do a partial 3 wood into this upslope. Change the attacking angle a bit. It's going to come off to the right. The wind's going to try to blow it back. It all depends on how the swing is executed, right? I guess you could say that in every shot, but... And that is an example of a poorly executed shot right there. It got unlucky, though, because that ball somehow skips out of the sand into the heavy rough in a 60 to 74% lie. Basically, the main chance we have to get this close is the lob wedge. Lob wedge flop. That's kind of unlucky, but here we are. And then roll it down the slope. Come back. Come back. You're not going to spin it as much from the rough there. That is just put too much on it. And just not going to generate a lot of spin there. We have made some big putts today. 25 feet, downhill 5 inches. Here on this back nine, I've left myself, I think, in the hardest spot on every single green. Have you noticed that? Course strategy is key here.
Oh, this one could drop.
Go. Go. Go.
Ooh, nice attempt. Just wouldn't go. Here we go. Just a few more inches.
The golf a painful sport. I mean, how does that ball stop? Are you kidding me? How does that ball
Nice tap in
stop?
for the par on this one. And after that one, you're at 6 under.
Not a lot of birdies to be had on this back nine. Wow, is this back nine
right
tough?
In our face on this
Look
one.
at this picture perfect tee shot. Another long downhill par 3, but wow, is it gorgeous. From the light, the sun glistening off the water, the reflections, the backdrop, this is a picture perfect moment. Are you kidding me? Wow, this, you know, I love that waterfall golf hole from earlier, but this honestly might be my favorite view on the course. What do you all think? It's pretty spectacular. That might be my favorite. I mean, there's been a lot of good views, right? It'd be hard to pick favorite view, but like, look at this one. That's pretty amazing. Especially when you get the water right in there. Amazing view. Okay, 216, downhill 43. It's going to play about 13 to 15 yards further. We have a 4 hybrid in hand. I like it. Into a headwind. We have a little bit of a backboard.
Beauty of a swing there.
Where's that swing been all day? Beauty of a swing. Now, the problem was that you all see that one part of that swing, the little loop. Believe it or not, I was supposed to bring it back straight and then loop it and end it straight.
Worked out just fine.
So, just a heads up there if you all did not know that.
We could have a birdie on this hole.
But to be fair, that's just how sensitive this controller is. Like, you know, if you're playing with the default Xbox controller, you know, even the default PlayStation controller, it's not going to pick up how sensitive, like if a little miss in swing plane, but this Razor Wolverine is so sensitive, it picks up every single movement. So basically all that means was I pulled it back straight and I did a little bit of right movement before I moved it up, but it's so sensitive that it reads as like a huge movement, which is the downside of using. I don't know why I'm still using the controller. I like the challenge of it, as crazy as that sounds. I like the feel of the controller, even though I feel like all this time with this controller puts me at a disadvantage. Right? Wow, I just love the way this controller feels. It does have very consistent tempo. Swing playing is just insane.
Looking super.
Looking super indeed, John, but just a little bit under red. Good putt, though.
3 feet to the cup. And that putt will go.
At least I'm good at putting with this controller, so there's that.
Clocking in at 6 under par.
But I also like the variety that this controller brings to it with swing playing, because I just never know. It keeps me on the edge of my seat and I have to focus a lot, which helps my tempo, as odd as that sounds. That's why I'm still using it. I may switch back to the regular Xbox.
Well, this could maybe
Get
roll
lucky.
its way into the rough, possibly.
Get lucky. What a bounce. Hey, Rhett Teach coming through with the sculpting on that one. Let's go, Rhett.
Taking a look at the elevated green from here.
118 left. Uphill 28 feet. Is pitching wedge to play? I think pitching wedge is to play. I don't know, though. This 126, are we on an upslope? Yeah. So the reason I think pitching wedge is because of this upslope. I've been underplaying them all day, so I'm going pitching wedge. It's going to come off to the left, let the wind blow it back, put this thing close. That's perfect.
Come on, bite.
102 was not what I was trying to do. That's a huge miss.
And in the end, turns out you're A-okay. Good stuff. Here we go. Birdie putt.
Look how close that one was to spinning back. We put this on the main part to where it's not going to spin back. I overhit it. I wasn't trying to hit a 102 there at all. Don't know what happened there. And we have another triple breaker. Rhett did not mess around on these greens, did he? 36 feet, downhill 1 foot. This may be straight in, though. I'm going to go straight in. I really am.
Looking very nice.
Straight in. You just got to hit it.
This is for your par.
Our putting has been amazing today, though. I know we're not shooting like lights out right now on the back, but putting's been really good.
At 6 under.
Our approach shots have not been good on this back nine. They were good on the front, and also we were making every putt on the front. But
here we go. Let's stick this one nice and close to the pin.
Our approach shots have gone really cold. And another 219-yard downhill par 3. I say 219. I mean another par 3 over 200 yards downhill, and it's just gorgeous. These downhill par 3s have been perfect. Y'all see the little mini waterfalls there to the right through the trees? Love that touch. Snow-capped mountains. You can also see the other waterfall back in the corner as well. Just an amazing view. Rhett's a genius. I'm telling you all, Rhett is a course design genius. You know, I played so many of Krabby Patty. You know, I call him Rhett because that's always what I've known this designer as. But Krabby Patty '09, when he designs courses, it just shows his knowledge of golf and his knowledge of environments, right? It's spectacular. It truly is. I want to take one more screenshot of a higher view. Yeah, because I think you really see the entire course here. I mean, you really do. You see what I would call the signature hole back there, that waterfall hole. Honestly, the par 3s might be signature as well. Yeah, let's send this into the hole. Gotta land this short. 4 hybrid in hand. Let the wind blow it to the left.
Well, you made good contact with that one.
Get up, Paul. Get up. Get up. Get up. That's not bad.
That'll do for the approach. This one's 25.
Ryan was fired up
away.
about that. 25 feet, though. That's the problem. Our proximity to the hole has to be like 29 feet or 30 feet. We've left ourselves with some difficult putts, and Ryan brought his dancing shoes on the front 9. Left those shoes at the clubhouse, though. Clearly, the back 9 said no dancing allowed. Thanks for that, Rhett. Rhett, why did you ban dancing on the back 9? What happened to dancing? Go in. How many times are we leaving them short? That is 4 putts on the back that we've read perfect but left short. Golf is, you know, it's such a great sport, and it's for that reason, as crazy as that sounds. Golf, it's a game of inches. It's a game of just miss percentages, I guess as you would call it. Game of percentages. But what I mean by that is you miss hit by 1%, 2%. You miss a shot that if you hit just a bit harder, it's in, right? And to me, that's the beauty of golf. Like it's such a narrow margin between perfection and missing by 15 feet, right? And I know that sounds crazy. It's like, well, why is that fun? And well, I don't know. I wish I knew.
You are looking at a 6 under at the moment.
That's a good question. Why do I play so much golf? Well,
16th hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens.
I ask myself that question every day, but it keeps drawing me in. Why have I played this game for thousands of hours? Good question. But wow, does it always draw me back in, and I think that's the beauty of golf, right? 424-yard par 4. It's hard to describe, right? Like, imagine describing that to somebody who doesn't know anything about golf and doesn't like golf, and you describe that, and they're like, so it sounds terrible. Like, no, it's great. And then they just stare at you, right? But all it takes is going one time, right? You take that person you're explaining that story to, you take them one time. They hit 100 bad golf shots. They hit one good golf shot. I guarantee you they will be hooked.
55 yards out.
I guarantee it. Whether it's a video game and in real life. One good shot is all it takes to come back. It's amazing. Like, golf has that ability to where you can hit 99.9% bad shots, but that 0.01% brings you back. It's bizarre. Those of you that love golf, you know, I know we have a community who loves golf here, but we also have a lot of people in this community from other games that I play, you know, the other sports career modes, and that still watch the golf videos, and they may find that hard to believe, right? When they're listening to this right now. But yeah, it's one of those things. It'll draw you in. One good shot is all it takes.
Kick left here.
Kick left. Kick left. Ooh, what a shot. Did you see that hit and just check?
And that
Beautiful.
Will play. Thank you very much.
Look, we have some deer in the background, some squirrels. You know, Rhett never forgets about the fundamental of course design. Number 1, gamer ability squirrel Easter egg. Number 2, wildlife. Number 3, make everything perfect. No, course design never has to be perfect, right? It's just, there's been so many perfect courses lately. I'm so impressed.
Well, it's heading towards the
And a
hole.
birdie. Let's go.
Nice work. That's birdie number 7.
Because golf is far from perfect, right? Most rounds, most good rounds are messy rounds. You're
7
fighting,
under
you're
par
grinding, you're
after that
battling.
hole. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here.
You know, the game of golf is not easy, believe it or not. And neither is virtual golf. Well, honestly, it looks easy right now in real life for Scotty Scheffler and Nelly Korda. Are you kidding me? Have you all been watching Nelly Korda and Scotty Scheffler this season? It's insane. Like, Nelly Korda has won 5 in a row, maybe 6 in a row by the time this video goes live. You never know. Scotty Scheffler may have won 6 in a row. Just insane. What a beautiful golf hole. But yeah, I mean, they are both just on another level right now. It's so fun to watch. I don't know if you all watched Nelly Korda at the Chevron Championship. She was sitting like she was dominating, right? But going into the 17th hole, par 3, she was sitting, I believe, 12 under at that point. I think 2 strokes ahead. And it was cool. I don't know if you all watched it. So she was on the tee. She was getting ready to hit her shot, right? And you could tell, I don't know if she was feeling nervous or second guessing herself, but Nelly Korda takes a step back. And then the caddy comes over and she takes a step back. She refocuses the shot. And she goes into it, focuses up, and almost hits an ace. And it really, to me, showed the key of being able to handle your nerves and handle the situation, and knowing that if you're feeling the nerves or if you're feeling off, you got to reset as an athlete. You know, in baseball, you see people, you know, you see batters step out of the box or step out of the batter's box, or pitchers, you know, step off the mound for a second, and, you know, in golf, step away. But I thought that was really cool of Nelly Korda. And then she goes up and almost hits an ace. It was unbelievable. And then she goes out and birdies the 18th hole. She is on another level. But yeah, I thought that was really cool to see athletes do that. But some athletes are just on another level, right? Let's send it. And Scotty Scheffler right now and Nelly Korda are both on another level. Be the one. Cut to the right. But wow, I wish that ace would have went in for Nelly Korda. It was so close. That would have been amazing. I jumped out of my seat anyways when I was watching it, and if it would have went in,
that'll do. Grab your putter. This putt is,
I would have definitely jumped out of my seat.
Feet.
A 14-footer, downhill 2 inches. Quite a bit of right to left break. It seems like we've left ourselves a downhill putt on every single back 9 green, which is not ideal. But it's ideal if you make them like that. Let's go.
Yep. That's in there for the bird.
Hey, par city there for the first 6 holes of the back, but we finally got some birdies here to close out this round. This is a fantastic golf course.
We got a headwind on this one.
Krabby Patty did it again, everybody. He did it again. He did it again. It's insane. The level of quality with these designers in this video game recently. Every single course that I've played
here on number 18
has been such top quality. It's absolutely insane, right? And we're left with a very difficult shot. Now, wait. How many shots did we dedicate, you two? 2 birdies, right? Don't I have a dedication left? I'm sitting here talking about Nelly Korda and Scotty Scheffler and talking about the game of golf. I completely forgot that we have a dedication left. Rhett was happy. Rhett had a smile on his face. Like, hopefully Ryan forget. Oh, no, Rhett. We don't forget here at the Gamerability YouTube channel. Sometimes I wish we did. I forget a lot, but I don't forget about shot dedications. Just ask my wife. I forget a lot. You know, my wife would be like, Ryan, how's the soup going? You know, but she's like, if you know, you ever had those days where, you know, the weekend, you know, my wife leaves, she goes shopping, and she's like, would you care to put soup on the crock pot or something? I'm not a cook at all. And then you forget, and then she comes home, I don't smell any soup. How did the soup go? And that's when you just sink down in your chair and like, what soup, honey? Soup, you say? You don't say. I vaguely remember that conversation. Oh no, I feel like, have you all been there before? Let's send this. Hey, Rhett, this one's for you, buddy.
Taking driver off the fairway,
What soup? What soup, right? What laundry? Laundry?
Seems like you're doing pretty good in the approach shot department. Put this putt down and you get to 10 under par.
Well, you hear John. It seems like you're doing good in the approach department. John must have skipped the first 6 holes of the back 9. Well, Rhett, as surprised as you are and everybody else here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel, that was a driver off the deck with full shot shaping, sent to perfection on the perfect line with an eagle chance. This would get us to 10 points dedicated. Okay, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Breathe right. It's another day at the office. Okay, everything's fine. Act like you've been there before. Well, I can't say I've ever been 11 feet for an eagle dedication, so this one's for you, Rhett.
Oh. All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie.
Golf. Let's go back to golf as a painful sport. Why do we love this game? This birdie's for you, Rhett.
Looking good. And today,
hey!
cap your round off with a birdie. Fine work.
That is 9 points dedicated. Closing out with a birdie train. Maybe that'll lead into the next course showcase video.
And at
Imagine?
the end of this one, you've wound up 9 under par.
That's not bad at all. 84% fairways, 88% greens. Yeah, but proximate hole had to be terrible. It's interesting. Putting was great on the front 9, but we had a 1.56 putts per hole, a 62 9 under. That's incredible. That is an easy favorite. That is an easy 5-star. I absolutely love that environment and love that design. That was amazing. Let's take a look at the round stats. 29. I actually guessed that. Didn't I say like 29, 30 feet proximate to hole? That's pretty close. Putting, maybe we shouldn't look at. Oh. That's amazing. Okay, but all of that was on the front, right? That's 100 short and medium and 41% out of 17. That's really good. Scrambling of 100%. We hit a lot of greens. We had a good birdie conversion. Never mind, 9 under. That's really good. It's funny how I'm kind of sitting here saying like we could have done better, but it is true. I do not feel like I played well on that back 9. Do you all? I've played great on the front. I guess I closed it out with 3 birdies, which is fantastic. But I feel like holes 10 through 15, I missed shot after shot after shot. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too hard on myself. We did shoot 9 under and hit 56% of birdies. That's amazing. That's 9 birdies, 9 pars, and a bogey-free round. Never mind. That was a great round. I don't know what I'm saying. Hey, Rhett Teach, Krabby Patty 09, you legend. Balsamwood is a fantastic golf course. Get on out there and play it. Let me know how you shoot in a comment down below. Can you beat that 9 under that Ryan Gamer posted? And can you hit the green on 18? That is not a high percentage green to hit on that par 5. That was a great tee shot. I still can't believe it. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more and tune in to plenty of other videos here on the Gamerability YouTube channel, the home of Ryan Gamer, the virtual athlete, multi-sport athlete, 6-sport ongoing athlete at the same time. Be sure you check out the career modes if you have not done so. Honestly, I think they are the best content here on the channel. You know, I love these course showcase videos, but the career mode series are so much fun. The laughs that you all have in these course showcase videos, I'd say they're probably doubled in the career modes. There's just so many good laughs and so many fun times to be had. If you're not watching them, I highly recommend them. I will see you all in the next video. Check out more content from me on the second channel, Gamerability 2. Link in the description to that. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.